All right, something cool here is with Rio from Made to Rise. How you doing, man?
Doing good, man. How are you?
Doing real good, real good. So congratulations on this new single, The End. Tell me all about this track, man.
Thanks, man. Well, it came to be. We were putting together a new album that we're currently in the process of, Anomaly. We're about eight songs deep in the can. Uh, we reached out to a guy named Joey from the band Varsity up in New York City, and said, "Hey, man, we'd like to do a track featuring you on it." And he said, "Hell yeah, let's jump on." So we came with something kind of new, kind of heavy for us. A new way to present some old goodies, I guess. And then the end just comes out as a banger, man. I mean, it's got two fucking killer drops in it, and one of them will set you up. You'll be surprised, and by the time your damn rib cage stops shaking, you get hit with another one.
Awesome, man. I love that track, dude. It's definitely it is a banger for sure.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
You mentioned this is a little harder than what you usually do. What's the rest of the album going to be like?
We're gonna mix it up. I mean, we're touching a little bit of the harder progressive. I guess like for old cats like us, man, we got rock, we got two or three different categories. We got rock, we got hard rock, and we got fucking metal. Nowadays, you got alt rock, prog rock, metalcore, and all that shit. So we're trying to touch every piece of genre that we possibly can, and just make music that we want to feel, that we're happy with. So we're touching all of them. We're going from like your classic hard rock power ballad to to some old I guess some older Godsmack four on the floor kind of shit, and then all the way up to like the new metalcore stuff like Bad Omens, and then it's the track we just put out at the end.
Now, a lot of bands aren't going for full length albums; they're only doing singles. What made you guys want to go ahead and do a real album?
You know what? We're classic dudes, man. We're all long in the tooth. You can see with the gray and the beard here. I mean, we're not young dudes, and we tried. We'll subscribe to some of it, but it's still like there's nothing like going to the shows. And as a music fan myself, hell, tonight I'm heading up to go see Korn and Chevelle up in Hershey. And for us right now, there's nothing better than getting that hard piece of the album, the CD, getting that autograph on it. And so we're kind of old school that way. We want to be able to put that full album out so people can have something in their hands. We know that everybody digitally downloads stuff. It's all streaming these days. But we wanted to put it all together in an album and stay true to, our roots as everything moves forward to like the one single and it's out and it's gone. We want that full length just so fans that are kind of like us can grab a hold of something solid, and then we can put our little John Hancock on it and have some fun with it.
Now, do you feel a push from the label to do singles instead of the album?
I'm as good as it is, man. We're independent, so we can kind of do what we want to. We've operated independently for shit since 2011, and back when independent wasn't that cool, it wasn't that easy. So now we've kind of stayed that way, and we've had opportunities to sign up with different labels, but the way that we want to put music out, we do it on both sides of the house. Sometimes we'll put out a single and just leave it as a standalone single, and then sometimes we want to do an EP, and we whatever we want it out, we want to put it out. And like I said, being an old head like myself, I feel like I want to do it, and we as a band want to do shit on our time schedule, and I don't feel like I ain't rich enough to have to worry about, you ain't paying me enough for me to have to worry about your fucking opinion. So the way I look at it is, if I want it out there, I fucking put it out there. I ain't asking nobody for shit.
Best way to be, man, especially this day and age.
Yeah, I mean, it works for us, and hopefully that's an inspirational quote. Please use that as an inspirational quote, you young fellas out there. If you want to fucking do shit, do it on your own terms.
There you go, man, for sure. I for one agree with you about having a full length out there and having something you can have in your hands. I mean, when you go to a show and you check out a new band, it's so easy to go to the merch table and spend fucking what, $10, I'm grabbing a new CD. I mean, I don't know how much CDs cost these days. I mean, since COVID came around and the price of everything went up, I mean, CD can be fucking $25 as far as I know.
Yeah,
But
no shit. Hey, well, hey, I'm gonna take that lead. We're gonna try to sell it for 25. I'll let you know how it goes.
fuck, dude, you might have to with the price of gas going from venue to venue.
Shit, you ain't kidding, man. I'm eating the biscuit and the bean, brother.
It's getting crazy out there, dude. Now, what's your touring plans?
We've got we got a few coming up. Like I said, we're kind of owed in the tooth, and we've made our way, so we don't really have to tour all that much, and we don't want to. But we are jumping on. We're meeting up with Gemini Syndrome down at Welcome to Rockville, and then we're jumping on the East Coast to run a short run with those cats in May, and then we're going to be doing some local stuff around our area in the tri-states, Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Delaware. In the summertime, just so we can spend some time with our families, and then we'll kick it back up in the spring. Or excuse me, in the fall.
See, it's got to be different now. I mean, like routing and shit was different because of all the mandates in each state. You know, I mean, now everything's getting lifted. You know, I mean, I'm in New York and I finally just said you can do whatever you want. I mean, I haven't been to a show in fucking 2 years now because of vaccine mandates and all that shit. But now they lifted them. I'm free to go. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. I know when we were kind of locked down here in Maryland, it was kind of tough, like sitting on your ass and watching everybody else in different states opening up. And then we had the opportunity to go out and fly a couple places and play. And then, you know, for us, it was like, well, as soon as they started letting people come in, and we kind of did it underneath the table anyway. So every chance we got, so many different outskirt venues, we're just saying, fuck it and do it. So we'd have to wait our time in line, like hell a long line, in order to get into it to do a show. So when we had the opportunity, man, we jumped on it. We didn't give a fuck what was going on.
So now I'm talking to a few bands that are on the road as we speak, and they say, you know, they're hitting some states where it's like $5-6 a gallon already, and it's just insane to get from place to place. They got to tighten up their routing before you can go, you know, another 12 hours away, whatever. Now they're trying to figure out fucking 4-hour differences, 6-hour differences, because it's worth it, man.
No doubt. I mean, and the good thing, I guess the good thing for fans is as we route that way, like you'll have to take less pay. I mean, you know, your money making days were Friday, Saturday, and sometimes on Thursdays, and the rest of the week is like you just kind of want to make enough on merch to get your gas and make it to the next weekend to your money makers. And now it's like, you know, price of everything as far as tickets goes. I see like you know, the ball is really in the promoters' courts now. You know, as far as it used to be kind of heavy on our side, where our popularity kind of set the demand and the price. Now it's the promoter saying, you know, hey, I know that you need to make this money because of how much the price to travel is. So I mean, they can get us at a cheaper price. It's in their ball court in order to let us play. You know, if we don't have to travel 10 to 12 hours, like you're saying, eat it up, we can break even and go one day at a time, 4 hours away. And that's better for the fans, because hopefully the promoters will see that we're going to charge less in order to get that better routing, and then pass that on to the ticket go.
See, the thing is, I mean, fans are hungry enough right now. They're going to pay the extra price regardless, because they haven't did dick in years. You know what I mean?
I see that too, man. I definitely see that.
I mean, shit, dude. Like I said, it's been years for me. I just can't wait to get back out there and see an actual show in person. I mean, I know a lot of bands did that virtual bullshit, but they ain't never going to take place of a real concert.
Yeah, we thought about doing some of the virtual shows, but then it was like, you know, it didn't feel right. You know, we didn't see that it would be any different than a rehearsal, and you really kind of feed off of the fans, the energy, and it, you know, for us to have a good time, we need to be able to get that call. We need to be able to get that energy. We need to be able to have it, and then it, you know, kind of snowballs and goes back and forth throughout the crowd and to the stage, to the crowd, to the stage. So the virtual thing was never one of the things that we felt like we wanted to do, because we didn't want to give anybody that was watching anything less than you would get when you got it live.
Well, you know what it is. I mean, you lose interest. I mean, it's so easy to be in front of your computer and just fucking click on something else, because who gives a fuck, you know, to be honest.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah. And you know what? And it's kind of, to tell you the truth, I mean, if we could have watched those little numbers like pop up and then disappear, pop up and disappear, I'd probably like took the wind out of ourselves too, you know.
Oh, I 100% imagine. Yeah, I never even thought about that aspect and seeing how
Yeah.
many people are watching it. And you're like, what am I fucking doing wrong where these people are logging off? You know?
Yeah, and then they're taking off. So yeah, that would have sucked, man. So yeah, no, I'm glad we decided. Looking back at that, man, I'm glad we decided to say fuck no.
Yeah, for
We'll
sure.
wait, we'll sneak it, and we'll go play places that are open the doors behind the fucking watcher overseer's eyes, you know.
That's right, man. Yeah, for sure. I definitely take that kind of shit personal too. I'll just be like, you motherfucker, what am I doing wrong that you ain't fucking taking on to watch me? What are you doing that you're so busy, you piece of shit? You're locked in your house.
Yeah, no doubt. What else you gonna do, man? Fuck. They're probably jumping over to Pornhub, man. Which I can't. You know, you can't fucking. That's better than watching me. I mean, look at this motherfucker, man. I'd click on that too.
So hey, was that you in the movie Shotgun Mythos?
What?
Is that you in the movie Shotgun Mythos?
How do you know about that shit?
I just know, man. You played Eagle, right?
Yeah, I did, man. How the fuck did you know about that? I was a good fucking character, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. You ever think about getting back into acting?
Dude, I actually have. I would love to. I mean, it's something that's it's hard to do. It's really hard to transform into somebody else and then stay there. You know, it's kind of, but it's also fun. Once you find that niche and you find that like this is who I think he should be, or this is how he should stand, or this is how he should look. I think when you find that, man, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I actually miss it. Those guys that we did it with, they're pretty awesome dudes and
That's
ladies, of course.
that's real cool, man. You know, it's always something fun to know that you did.
Dude, that caught me right out of fucking left field, dude.
So, moving forward, man, what's next for you? I mean, I understand you got the release. You're doing some touring. What else you got going on? You plan on doing some more videos and stuff like that?
Yeah, we're actually we're gonna take this opportunity to getting out there. We used to be named Madison Rising. We changed the name, rebranded everything, and decided, you know what, we want to do something different. We want to be able to just cook a meal differently and just kick ass when we get on stage with no expectations. And then we want, like I said, we wanted to make sure that we can bring the music to a more modern kind of level and then touch from like I said, hard rock to hard rock fucking power ballads, all the way up to like the new metal shit and that melodic core that's going on. Because I guess it's for us the best part about being the musicians. We're also fans of musicians. You know, we're like I said, we're going to go see Korn and Chevelle tonight, and then Friday we're hitting down. We're seeing Bad Omens and Spirit Box, and I can't wait to see that chick just go fucking nuts. You know, so we want to do that too. So we're like, you know what? Let's just keep creating this stuff. We're gonna put this album together. We're looking for mid-May to end May kind of release date for Anomaly to come out. And like I said, it's gonna take you from one spectrum all the way through to every kind of rock form that you possibly can have. And then after that, man, we're just gonna keep on moving along. We're gonna do some videos with being with Made to Rise, and we're trying to get that name out there in front of people a little bit more. We're heading down to Rockville. Like I said, we'll be doing some shit with Gemini Syndrome. So fucking a fan of those dudes, and then to play with them is awesome too. So we're gonna be doing some videos and just posting it up. Maybe make that performance video with us and all our homeboys that we get to hang out with at Rockville, and then the fans on every stop, and then and we'll put that shit out, and hopefully attract more fans to Made to Rise, and that's it, man. We're just gonna keep on pushing, keep on grinding, and who knows, maybe a little bit of Eagle will show up on stage.
There you go, man, for sure. Treat the fans to something.
Oh man, that's just crazy.
Now, that Rockville, that last year, that's where that girl pissed in that dude's mouth, right?
I unfortunately did not hear about that. Thank goodness.
Yeah, okay, well, go ahead and Google it when you're done. It's pretty fucking crazy.
Oh, wait a minute. You're talking about the chick that was on stage.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. I just remembered that. Yeah, I think it was. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you said that. I have to make sure I am not near the stage on that.
First of all, you know,
Look
might
at her set.
go ahead and
Look for her set down.
go ahead and give it a shot, man, you know, and see how that works on your end.
With 50 to 100,000 people in there, depending on the day, I'm sure somebody will take it.
You know, I think it'll go a lot differently if the dude goes ahead and pisses down a girl's throat on stage rather than a chick.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be right next to R. Kelly, man. Come on. Have my, yeah, I'll be acting again. Have my own Netflix series.
There you go, man. Now, for the fans that are watching, they want to follow up. They want to check you guys out. They want to get the music. Yeah. They want to figure out where they could watch old Shotgun Mythos. Where do they go? Where they do?
Yeah. Man, you go to all our social media, Facebook, Made to Rise. You got our Instagram. You got TikTok, Made to Rise. And then you can go to madetorisemusic.com, and that'll just take you to all our Spotify, iTunes stuff. So if you want to hear us, we're everywhere that all your music is. And then you can just pop on YouTube, Shotgun Mythos, look for Eagle. And big shout out to Tracy Weller, our producer, who's also our guitarist, Ted Howell, drummer, Adam Lefevre, bass, and Venice does some background vocals in it. So big up to V and Made to Rise crew. So that's you want to throw that out there before we check out, man.
Awesome, man. It was a pleasure speaking with you, Rio.
You too, brother, man. You guys take care. And man, thanks for spending some time and giving us some love.
It was a pleasure, man. Hopefully I get to catch you sometime this summer in my neck of the woods.
Oh, hell, we'll come. New York. What part of New York you in?
On Buffalo.
Oh, that's a good part. That's out that west side. That's a good part of it. Yeah, you might see us up that way, Syracuse, Albany's the other way, Syracuse, Fort Drum area, and then Buffalo. I think we can manage that.
Sounds good, man. All right, you take care of yourself.
All right, brother, you too, man. Good speaking with you.